Oh, hold on, let me shade.
Welcome YouTube world. This is Amphetamine speaking, along with the fellow comrades of the movement. That's
your boy
going
Mike
on.
25 at YouTube.
And the anonymous Mark. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's no Bible in that.
Anyway, we come here to talk about how bullshit the music industry is.
Notice how our names are all in the Bible.
And we're just coming to talk about how bullshit the music industry is, as I was saying, and there's nothing good on the radio. Now, I know we got parents that tell us the same thing, and their parents told them the same thing, and I know we're because we're getting a little older. But a lot of the evidence of watching a lot of these actors, celebrities, musicians make music, it's kind of like you listen to the message. There isn't really any message. It's
I don't even know if you could call it music.
It's just repetition.
cookie cutter stuff. And here's what it is. What pisses me off isn't the fact that music sucks. What pisses me off is the message in the music. There's no message anymore. The message is material. It's very...
All I care about is money.
I mean, it's distracting people. Like, it's getting niggas to wear their pants fucking below, like, looking like someone from jail. I mean,
I'm not even... It's not even... I wouldn't even take it that far. I take it like this. It's kind of brainwashing our culture out of the next generation.
Or girls
really
to get plastic surgery.
Well, it's bringing materialism to a whole nother level. Look at it this way. 15 years ago, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but 15 years ago, you had Boxy Browns, the Lil Kims, and they had to represent. I mean, they didn't really have to be made by an industry. They were already making music, and they're already doing their thing.
I mean,
now let's look at it today. You got like your Lady Gagas and your Black Lady Gagas, and you look at this cat like Black Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Look at her. Look what she is.
With a Nicki
She
Minaj.
was made up. Yeah, whatever her name is. She was made up before she was really making music. Meaning, there was already a plan for her to be what she was.
Yeah.
Her music is not.
And it's all written. She don't write shit.
She don't write half her stuff. She don't write most of her stuff.
She just sings.
The music is made for her. The lyrics are written out for her. All she has to do is perform it and wear a funky colored hairstyle.
Yeah,
and then all the girls really idolize her. It's false idol worship.
Exactly.
And it's killing on you.
Baphomet.
It's really fucking a big change. Like from the 90s to now, like music just like I don't even know.
Or it's not even like it was that long that music started sucking. It's been like the past 5-10 years of slow.
Well, we do notice there's a lot of like Satanism in the old rock and roll. I mean, there's no really denying that, and all the big rock heads. Yeah, all the big rock heads who sit there and say, "Oh well, there's not really that. It's not that serious."
Yeah,
I mean, there's many levels of this. I think it should be discussed.
It's like they're preaching, like.
But there are those who actually want to praise the devil, and there are those who just do what they're told. So even if someone writes lyrics that has a lot of like not a lot of good things, there, let me satanic messages in it, they don't know. They just don't know. So they're gonna say it because it's making them a paycheck, it's killing them a paycheck, and people tend to like them. Adulation. They're getting their egos fed because they're doing something and being told.
Really?
It's like McDonald's. It's a system that works. You can put a McDonald's anywhere as long as it'll all the same. Same thing with the music industry. It's all the same. They're working with a system that works. So what happens is you get the same cheeseburger all the time. You get the same music all the time, and it's killing our minds.
So
No
why
creativity.
did they take Ronald McDonald out? Like they don't want him fucking in commercials anymore. Like
He's a pedophile.
Well, it's not so straight too far from the subject. I just really believe there is a deeper,
meaning
scarier message in the music.
Closely what they say.
We're not listening close enough. I think we're taking it for granted. Or we think it's about club music, it's material. They think it's about shaking your ass.
What's that one song?
But hey, listen deeper.
I mean, club music. If you go to a club listening to techno, you're gonna do ecstasy. I mean, that's what the music's made for.
I want to say this though. I want to make a.
They want us to do cocaine and ecstasy.
I mean, drugs.
They're gonna drug us up. But I want to use an example. And now, you probably heard this before. I want to use Rihanna. Now, I heard Rihanna perform live before. I personally don't think she can sing at all. But let's say I'm a Rihanna fan. Let's look at one of her song chats, Umbrella. Now, if you ask someone who knows Hebrew what some of the lyrics mean, they can tell you the deeper meaning of that song. And much as you want to say it's about, a woman wants to shield her man from the rain, it means nothing. When you look at a deeper meaning, it actually means something much more bad. Now I'm not gonna really tell you what it is. I want you guys to research it and find out on your own. So, But yeah, but let's think of it this way too. I mean, I know we're talking a lot, but do you really think Rihanna really knows what she's saying? Do you really think she really understands this? No.
They don't give
the
a shit.
music was made for her.
It's
The
all
lyrics
money,
are
money,
written,
money,
and she
money.
just
That's what they
performs.
do, yeah.
I wonder why Mary J. Blige turned down that song Umbrella, knowing it could make her a lot of money. I wonder why.
You hear that one
That
song?
does pond, yeah.
I forget.
It's
the
all
name
about
of
the
it,
money.
But
It's
they're
all
like,
okay.
if you listen closely to the
When you
lyrics,
blow
it
out
says,
towards the end of it.
what I'm involved, baby, is deeper than the Masons, and it ain't no secret. Wait, what the fuck?
Who said that? It was Jigga?
What's in that song? I forget the name.
I mean, Jay-Z's always mentioning Illuminati and
Illuminati's been mentioning it for a very long time.
Yeah.
But in rap songs, especially in the 90s, you got a lot of people like Tragedy Gaddafi, a lot of like underground rappers who actually will say that name. And Tupac.
yeah,
Tupac.
Yeah.
He's like the one who, he was an advocate. He was probably the realest man, the realest rapper alive.
Yeah.
Fan his music or not, he was the realest man alive because he actually meant what he said.
Yeah.
He didn't say in the rap song to sound cool. He actually did things out of the studio, helping the people. How many people really, really genuinely out there helping their fans or helping the
And
people?
he was a poet too in heart.
Well, like I said, he was inspired. It came from somewhere. There's no inspiration in music anymore. It's dead. I'll tell you, that's why hip hop and R&B is dead because we killed it. We killed the inspiration. We let it die. We killed it. Listen, hip hop was dead after the Jigga beat. Jigga Nas beat.
We just grew up, and now what they're feeding the young people, like it's all like Lil Wayne, Rick Ross,
Lil Wayne is the worst.
Young
rapper
Money,
alive.
fucking.
Any little kid, any little teenage kid that walk up to me is like, I think Lil Wayne's the greatest rapper alive. I'm sorry.
I think
I'm
you were told to think that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you were programmed to really believe that because you heard so much of Lil Wayne. That's all you really know. And if I hear you say that, I'm going to be your dad. I'm going to have to pull my bullet pelt out. I'm like, hey, this is bad music. I'm going to whooping your ass in front of your parents. I'm like, hey, of course, hey, it's horrible. This man, like,
don't listen to that man. He's fucking.
yeah, real talk, man. I mean, listen, you listen to real hip hop, you go to the 80s, you go to the 90s, you go where like people had inspiration and it was more about having
listen
fun.
to the
Or even if
words.
it was violent, at least they meant it. At least
When
they
they're
came from
telling a
somewhere. It wasn't
story.
made for them.
And they're actually telling a story when they rap.
They're telling you themselves.
Yeah.
People, if you're describing the money in your place where you're from, I mean, that's not you. That's the money in your place you're from. Talk about yourself.
Yeah.
There's no in-depthness in this.
Yeah, that's all they talk about. They're like, oh, I got all this money, I got all these
Cars.
Which is fine. Listen, it's fine. I mean, it's okay. We need a couple club songs. We need something to chase the women around until they can shake their ass to. But let's be realistic. There's no inspiration in music, and it's killing it. It's killing it. That's why hip hop R&B is dead. That's why all of it's the same genre. It all becomes pop. It's pop culture.
Yeah,
It's all the same. It's the
turning-
same audience, the same people buying the music. It's and all those people fight over it. You're just brainwashed. You're brainwashed.
Yeah.
It's programming, and we're brainwashed too. We listen to hip hop, we're brainwashed with that. But I mean, we need to understand it came from somewhere. Same with the 80s and 70s. That music came from somewhere, And
Yeah, but we know the true origins of hip hop.
not all music is horrible. Not all music is bad. A lot of people really take time and write their music, but the things you hear on the radio. And I mean, if you listen to FM radio, just understand you're programming yourself. Just understand.
Notice how the songs are so fucking depressing.
You know what I was listening
All
to Jimi
fucking
Hendrix.
What about Jimmy?
No, they had a Woodstock playing on TV and seeing Jimi Hendrix perform. Oh man, it was amazing. It was amazing.
I like Jimmy. Now, there's gonna be a lot of people
He's
say,
playing
"Oh."
the guitar with his teeth.
You got a lot of people saying all that stuff. He say like, they like to say like they like to join this. Also, the problem is you get too many people on a side going that's satanic. So a lot of the '70s rock and
That
roll
was the hippie.
you get a lot of things. Well, the whole hippie movement, believe it or not, was a new age movement. It was a lot more than a new age thing. A lot of people don't understand
And
that.
that's
They
when.
derive from that. Do your research. Listen. Don't take my word for it. Go open a book up. Google it. I know you're gonna read no damn book. Google this shit.
I know it's so
Find
easy
out on
with the
your own.
computer. You could just
Do it yourself.
type,
Don't
type.
take my word for this. You know what I mean, take Joe's word for it. Take the information and come
Who
up with
actually
your own
reads books anymore when you could
But
just...
this is what it comes down to. Like I said, there's this hint of the same. There's always some kind of root of satanic culture on the music, whether it's from the Beatles, whether it's from like the hardcore like rock and roll, like Ozzy Osbourne, and it goes on forever. But I mean, there's also a lot of good music out there, and there's a lot of people who represent peace. I mean, a lot of these people, like I said, we can use Aleister Crowley and early rock and roll and see how much influence he really had. And you can always do the research. Aleister Crowley, look, yeah, he's a very interesting man. Look him up. You know what I mean? Don't praise him. Look him up. He's
His grandfather.
Well, we'll talk about that in another video on Bloodlines, but don't worry about it. Just look him up. Find out for yourself. You know?
We're out for this minute.
Word, we're done with this. No more of this bullshit music. Hey, listen, if you love music, no, fuck the FM radio. The real music's not playing on the radio.
Underground.
It's a Portugal Global Neighborhood Bodega saying peace.
Shout out to Immortal Technique.